Hi everybody, R. Scott Williams here. Well, my old friends from grad school, Mindi and Thom, came to visit me the other night. I have not seen them. I was trying to figure it out. The last time I saw them, Mindy was 6 weeks pregnant and she didn't know it. And that kid graduated college last year. She's 22. So that's how long it's been. And they drove hours and hours and hours and miles and miles and miles to see me. And then when they got here, Thom said he had to go to the grocery store because, well, that's how I host. You know, I'm a wonderful host. Please, you're welcome in my home. What are you going to cook for me? That's not what happened. I didn't do that. But he insisted. He made, oh boy, the most beautiful, succulent cheese fondue you've ever had. And he brought his own fondue pot, so this guy means business. Anyway, he had to go to the store to get the ingredients, and he said, well, yeah, but you've got flour, right? I don't have flour. I don't bake. Have you met me? I don't bake. No, I don't have flour. I guess every kitchen in the world has flour. I don't have flour. Okay, so we bought flour along with the other stuff, and then he used about this much, I don't know, a tablespoon, and then he left it. And then he said, you can have the rest of it. Here it is. What do I want with this much flour? I don't bake. You can't use it for anything else, can you? I don't bake. But he said, well, save it until somebody comes over and, I don't know, makes cheese fondue again. And I can't throw it out because I am afflicted with that terrible disease, the clean your plate syndrome. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Where I cannot throw out food or foodstuffs. Because if I do, well, what about all the starving children in India? I throw out this flour and they won't get their chocolate chip cookies. I don't know. There's a flaw in that logic, I know. But it was installed in me really strongly as a kid, and so I just can't do it. But I have no place to store this thing that I will never use. This kitchen it has no storage space. Except, I remembered, of course, the cabinet that I don't use. I don't think anybody ever uses it. It's the cabinet above the refrigerator. Behind the microwave. This kitchen is just, it's ridiculous. This isn't the microwave I should have. I should have a small apartment-sized microwave. Instead, this thing is fucking heavy. Anyway, so there's cabinets behind there, and it's been so long since I've been back there, I don't remember what's in there. I think there's a blender. There better be a blender, because I used to have a blender, and I haven't seen it in years, so I think it's in that cabinet. Which shows you how long it's been since I've had a margarita. But I don't know what else is in there, but I know what's going in there. And so I thought I would take this because it reminded me of, you remember Geraldo Rivera? Years ago, before he got all right-wing, he was a talk show host, or he was trying to be one. And he produced this huge live primetime special where they were going to open up Al Capone's vault. I think it was just his basement, but they were calling it his vault. And who knew what was going to be in there? Because it had been shut up since he was killed back in the 20s or whenever it was. Yeah, so maybe treasure, maybe dead bodies. So it was a big, big thing, and then he opened it up, and there was nothing there. So maybe there's not going to be anything here. There better be a blender, because if there isn't, then somebody in the last 20 years, one of my friends, has left here with a lumpy bag, and I didn't notice it. Anyway, okay, yeah. So you see, I have no storage space whatsoever. So I have 3 colanders here on top of this microwave, and I gotta make some space. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move this down to the cabinet right here. Yeah, it is very heavy. So if I keel over, somebody call 911. It's got a very short cord here. Oh my God, this is heavy. All right. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh God, that's dirty. All right. Okay. I'm safe. All right. Oh, look. looks what's here. A recipe box. I don't bake. There's nothing in here. It's a recipe of dips. It's a recipe for dips. In more ways than one. Yeah. And this is, well, technically this is a champagne bucket, but I use it to store my paper towels. You see, I told you I have no storage space. Anyway. And I store the water cartridges for the filter pitcher in the refrigerator. God, that's filthy up there. Okay. So here we go. There better be a blender up here. Okay, I'm gonna have the flour here. All right. God, I should clean up here. Are we ready? Da 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 da! There is a blender here. All right, what else is up here? Oh my God. Oh, there's an old cranky. Can you see? No, you can't. A crank style popcorn popper. Can you see that right there? That I don't use anymore. But this is the big thing. Oh, I can't show you all of them, but here's some bowls. My first set of dishwares up here. They're plastic. And my mother gave them to me when I moved out of the house at age 26. Don't judge. And I was moving. I'm not just moved out of the house. I moved to Salt Lake City, but temporarily for the summer of 1982 to do a couple of shows there. And but it was the first time I moved out of the house, and so she gave me all of this dishware. There's dishes, dinner dishes and bowls and plates and stuff from and back then. I mean, it's plastic, but it was pretty shishy back then. I think it's what is it? Ingrid? What is it called? Yes, Ingrid. For, Chicago. Ingrid Limited from Chicago. I'm glad I still have these. I don't know when I'll ever use them. And then there's a bunch of mugs and flour. There's flour in here. Unopened flour. Okay, so, I wonder if this has a date on it. Does flour go bad? Now, Tom told me that if you store it right, it'll last forever. And this is proof I have no memory. There, July, I can't tell. I think it's 2006. All right, so I have 2 flours now. What the hell am I gonna do with all this flour? I don't know, I guess I'll have to learn how to bake something.